Welcome to my channel. Today we are going to discuss about while loop. While loop is an entry control loop. Why we can call it as entry control loop? Because the condition is checked at the beginning. The condition is checked at the first. So if the condition is true, then all the statement inside the block is going to be executed. Okay. This the statements inside our curly braces are executed if the condition is true. Okay. The statements inside then probably we are going for looping concept for repeated execution. Okay. Whenever we want to execute block of statement repeatedly, that time we are going with looping concept. Okay. So the block of statement can be repeatedly executed as long as our condition is true. If our condition is true, we are going to repeat these statements, that is the block of statements. We are going to repeat the block of statements. Okay. If the condition is false, just our control should be come out from our while loop. Okay, automatically it exit from our while loop. Okay. So the main thing, we are check the condition. If the condition is true, we are going to repeat the block of statement. If the condition is false, just come out from the loop or exit from the loop. Syntax for while loop. Okay. While loop, there is a need for to initialize the looping variable. Okay. Three things is important in while loop. One is initializing our looping variable, test the condition. Okay. And within the loop, there is a need for to increment or decrementing the looping variable. Okay. So these three are important in looping concept, any looping concept. Okay. While and do while, okay, initialization should be done outside the loop, and test condition is done at the while keyword along with the while keyword, and incrementation or decrementing the looping variable done inside the block of statement. Okay, inside the block of statement. Okay. So how it's going to execute? Okay. Outside that, we are initialize our variable. Yeah. If we are checking here, while is a keyword. While is a keyword. We are check the condition. If the condition is true, we are going to execute these block of statement. We are going to execute these block of statement. Okay. When we reach the end of our curly braces, we will go back and also test the condition, examine our condition. If the condition is true, once again we are going to repeat it. Okay. If the condition is false, we are come out from the loop and going to execute next statement in our next statement after the closing braces. Okay. After the closing braces, this is a simple structure or signature of our while loop. Okay. Let's see an example for while loop. Okay. Here I'm going to print your name 5 times. Okay. This is our initialization part. Okay. I have initialized our count variable I as 1. Okay. And I want to print the values 5 times. Okay. At the initial stage, I value is 1. We are check the condition. 1 is less than or equal to 5. Okay. 1 is less than or equal to 5. If the condition is true, we are going to execute the block of statement. We are going to execute the block of statement. Okay. So automatically we are printing the name John and increment our counter variable. Currently our counter variable equal to 1. 1 plus 1 equal to 2. Okay. So I value become 2. Afterwards our I value becomes 2. Then when we are reached the end of the while loop, when we reach the end of the while loop, our control should be back to our while. Okay. Here we are check the condition, go back and also test the condition. Okay, we are repeat the test condition. Now I value equal to 2. We are check the condition 2 is less than or equal to 5. Now the condition is true. If the condition is true, we are going to execute the true block statement, print the value John and increment the counter variable. So currently I value equal to 2, 2 plus 1 equal to 3. And whenever we are reached the end of our closing braces, go back and going to repeat, going to test the condition. Okay. Now we are check the condition 3 is less than or equal to 5. 3 is less than or equal to 5. Condition is true. If the condition is true, we are going to print the name John and increment the I value. So now I becomes 4. Then once again we will go back and check the condition. 4 is less than 5, condition is true. If the condition is true, automatically we are going to print the statement John and name. Print the name John and increment our counter variable I plus 1. Okay. So existing counter value equal to 4, 4 plus 1 equal to 5. Then check the condition 5 is less than or equal to 5. Currently 5 is equal to 5. So condition is true. If the condition is true, we are entering to the block of statement and execute the statement and print the name John. Increment the count variable by 1. So 5 plus 1 equal to 6. Then test. We'll go back and test the condition. 6 is less than or equal to 5. If the condition is false, it returns the result as false. When the condition is false, automatically our control exit from our while loop. Control exit from our while loop. Okay, it's ready to execute the next statement of our while loop. Okay? It's ready to execute the next statement of our while loop. Okay, let's see an example. We are going to generate the odd numbers using the while loop. Okay? So the main thing in while loop is there is a need for to initialize our counter variable. Then there is a need to test the condition. If the condition is true, we are going to execute the true block statement. If the condition is false, we are going to execute the next line of our statement. The next line of our statement. I am going to add one more line here. End of the program. And all statement end with semicolon. Okay. So we are going to generate first first 5 odd numbers. Okay. Here I am initialized as 1. So we are check the condition. 1 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is true. Then print the I value. Then we are increment our counter variable by 2. 1 plus 2 equal to 3. Okay. We are get the next odd number. We are get the next odd number. Okay. Likewise, we are going to repeat until I reach to 10. Okay. Until I reach to 10. Execute the program. Okay. When the I value is 9, automatically it's print the value, and then when it's incremented I plus 2, I equal to I plus 2, 9 plus 2 equal to 11. The control go back and also check the condition. 11 is less than or equal to 10. Condition is false. Just come out from the while loop and also execute the statement end of the program and come out the program. Okay. So likewise we can generate the even number also. We can generate the even number also. Okay. Odd number, even number, divisible by any number, divisible by 3, divisible by 9, likewise. Okay, when we can find any sequence. Okay, we want to generate any sequence, that time we can use the while loop to generate the sequence. Just a minute. Yeah. Actually, I'm executed in online. Have some problem. Have some network problem. That's why it's raised the error. Yeah, got the even number. Okay, so we can get we can do the changes, and also we can generate any numbers using the uh, while loop. Okay, so until true, the value should be reached to 20. We are going to, when it should be 22, automatically we will come out from the program. Okay, then likewise. I want to check the given number is palindrome or not. Okay, I want to check the given number is palindrome or not. Okay, here I have like write one logic. Okay, that logic is used to reverse the digits. To reverse the digits. Okay, using this logic, I have reversed it. Okay, using every time we reverse it, and finally we can get the sum. If the value, that is reversed value, is equivalent to our original value, then we can say that should be palindrome. Okay, then just check it. 121. 121 is a palindrome. 121 is a palindrome. When we are reverse it, we can get the values 1 to 1. So automatically it's a palindrome. Okay, we'll check with some other example. Just a minute. One, 2, 3, 4 is not a palindrome, because when we reverse it, we can get the value as 4, 3, 2, 1. It's not equal to our original number. Okay. So how we are going to reverse the values? Okay. The reversing should be going inside our while loop. Okay. It's a block of statement. We are going to repeat it. Okay. Initially, we can get the reminder from that n value. That is, we are cut our final digit, last digit. Okay. Then add that reminder with our existing sum. Sum should be multiplied by 10. Okay, automatically we can get the reversed values. Okay, once we can get the reminder, there is no need to keep track it inside our n value. That's why we are get the quotient, and that should be stored inside the n also. Okay, already we are going to store it inside n. Okay, so if we can get the reversed value repeatedly. When we are repeat these steps, automatically we can get the reversed value. Okay, so that's why we are repeat these steps until n is greater than 0. That's why we are repeat this step until n value greater than 0. Okay, so any block of statement, okay, if you want to do any block of statement should be executed repeatedly, that time we should use the while loop. Okay, and we should give some test condition. If the condition false, we will come out and also check the condition.